The Supreme Court has asked the Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) to begin 7 investigations into possible links between builders and banks involved in housing loan schemes called subvention schemes. One of the key investigations will focus on real estate company Supertech, which took loans of over 5,000 crore rupees for several housing projects in Delhi NCR region. The CBI will also look into other builders' projects outside NCR as well as the role of banks that gave them loans. 5 more investigations will examine how government bodies like Noida, Greater Noida, Yamuna Expressway, Gurugram, and Ghaziabad development authorities may be involved. To carry out these investigations, the CBI will create a special team that includes police from Uttar Pradesh and Haryana, since most of the projects are located in these states. The court has also ordered several agencies, including land authorities, the Ministry of Housing, RERA bodies in UP and Haryana, and the RBI, to appoint officers who will help provide information to the CBI. The Institute of Chartered Accountants of India will also provide 3 accountants to support the investigation. The Supreme Court has asked for the first update within a month and will continue to monitor the case every month.
Well, being a regular lawyer of the home buyer, first and foremost, we welcome this order. This was awaited, long-awaited order. If you recollect in Amrapali also, Justice Arun Mishra had said in writing in the judgment, which was delivered in 2019, the nexus between the Noida, the then Noida, the Nationalized Bank, and the builder, Anil Sarma and others of Amrapali. Now, Supreme Court, unfortunately, have to repeat because nothing had happened after the 2019 Amrapali order. And if you recollect, Justice Suryakant, who will be our Chief Justice of India in November, he is also seeing what is written on the wall in one case or other, whether Unitech, Supertech, and so many cases. Supreme Court is frustrated because all the cases on one line is that there is a nexus between the bank, the authorities, maybe the politicians, and the promoter or the builder. The nexus is very simple as far as authorities are concerned. They take 10% of whatever the lease amount is concerned. 90% no one ever asks, okay, and the builder is not concerned of or the promoter to give the 90%. So with 10%, they had in their command or control, physical control, thousands of crores of the land. Thereafter, they go to bank, notwithstanding RBI's what is called monitoring circular, master circular. Bank gave loan, and the loan which is given by the banks are not at all monitoring the loans, okay, whether the allocated purpose for which the money was given by the bank, whether the allocation is fulfilled or not, whether the project for which or the tower for which the money is given is utilized by the promoter or not. This is the other fallacy. The third is the promoter thereafter invites, okay, by showing the big dreams to the home buyer, the kind of the project they are going to come, and in 3.5 years they are going to have complete the project. Physical possession will be given. Thousands of the home buyer paid the money, which is again astronomical amount in thousands of crore, and thereafter you are seeing the project whether Supertech, Amrapali, Unitech, and many other ATAs, etc. All of the project are of 2010, 2012. And we are sitting in 2025. Many of the projects are going towards liquidation, or only because of the intervention of Supreme Court, Amrapali, or Unitech and other projects are seeing the light of the day. So the Supreme Court realized, and accordingly, consequently, the Supreme Court had passed a very comprehensive order. A few weeks back, Supreme Court had asked the CBI that whether it can suggest and it can spare required manpower for this kind of investigation, especially considering the majority of these cases are of NCR. And today, if I rightly recollect, Supreme Court is step by step, pursuant to the affidavit which was filed by CBI itself, had suggested certain steps to be taken. One of the first steps is exclusively pertaining to Mr. Arora, who is the promoter, founder of Supertech. Another is remaining project other than Supertech of the NCR. Third is not NCR, the project outside NCR. And then Supreme Court had also said, like forensic auditors, some chartered accountants appointment, how many the chief secretaries of the concerned state have to spare, what kind of the manpower, so that it comes to the investigation comes to a logical end, and really whatever the Supreme Court have been feeling in case after case, it ultimately the nexus can be broken